Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the special meeting of the Board of Public Works for today, Tuesday, May 26th, 2020. The meeting was noticed for 10 a.m. The time is 10:06 a.m. Dr. Campos, you can establish quorum.
Thank you, Mr. President. Fernando Campos, Executive Officer. Today we have, for quorum roll call, we have Commissioner Villegas and Commissioner James that are both here at City Hall. We are also joined by Commissioner Caloza, who is also here at City Hall but in her office. We are also joined by Commissioner Davis, that's calling in remotely from home. Myself, I am here at City Hall, and also are joined by Mr. Ted Jordan, who is dialing in remotely from home. Mr. President, you do have a quorum at this time. Currently, we do not have any public comments for today's special agenda. We also do not have any commentary under the Neighborhood Council comment section. No commentary on any of the items for today's agenda as well.
Okay, well, let's go to agenda item number 1, which is the approval of the meeting minutes from the meeting of Friday, May 15th, 2020. Is there a second to my approval of those meeting minutes by Commissioner Villegas? Any objection to the meeting minutes, Commissioner Garcia? Oh, we don't have Commissioner Garcia
Commissioner
today.
Garcia is not here today.
Okay. Any objection to the meeting minutes, Commissioner Caloza?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Davis?
None.
All right, thank you. So the meeting minutes will be approved. We can send that approval forthwith. Agenda item number 6 is an administrative item. Council Districts 4 and 13, specifications submitted for board adoption and authorization to advertise for the invitation of bids. This is for an advanced transportation and congestion management technologies deployment project. It's a federal project. The estimate's $2,229,236. The bid receipt date is June 30th, 2020. Is there a second to my motion that we adopt agenda item number 6 forthwith by Commissioner Villegas?
Second.
By Commissioner Villegas and Commissioner Davis. Any objection, Commissioner Caloza?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you. Without objection, we'll adopt agenda item number 6 forthwith. Moving to agenda item number 2. We have the bids to be received today for 2 tree trimming projects. Dr. Campos will let you call those items.
Thank you, Mr. President. Fernando Campos, Executive Officer. We will open up 2 bids, or projects for 2 bids. The first project is for the tree trimming for street lighting in the parkways of 25th Street from Toberman Street to Hoover Street and certain other streets. This is in Council District 1, 10, and 15. City has estimated this project to be at $440,000. The second project we will open up bids for is for the tree trimming for street lighting in the parkways of Woodbridge Street from Laurel Canyon Boulevard to Redford Avenue and certain other streets. This is in Council District 2, 6, and 7. City has estimated this project to be at $440,000. We will now begin to open up the bids for the first project. Again, this is for street lighting in the parkways of 25th Street from Toberman Street to Hoover Street. We did receive 2 bids for this first project. The first bid is from Mariposa Tree Management Incorporation for a total bid amount of $510,000 even. That's 510000 from Mariposa Tree Management Incorporated. The second and final bid received for the first project is from West Coast Arborist Incorporated for a total bid amount of $547,500 even. That's 547500 from West Coast Arborist Incorporated. Mr. President, that concludes the bid openings for the first project. We will now begin to open up bids for the second project. Again, the second project is for tree trimming for street lighting in the parkways of Woodbridge Street from Laurel Canyon to Redford Avenue. We did receive 2 bids for the second project. The first bid for the second project is from Mariposa Tree Management Incorporated for a total bid amount of $510,000 even. That's 510000 from Mariposa Tree Management Incorporated. The second and final bid received for the second project is from West Coast Arborist Incorporated for a total bid amount of $597,500 even. That's 597500. Let me say that one more time. 597500 from West Coast Arborist Incorporated. Mr. President, that concludes the bid openings for the second project and all bids for today's agenda.
All right, thank you. Is there a second to my motion for an order that the bids have been received, open, and declared forthwith?
I'll second.
By Commissioner Caloza and Commissioner Villegas. Thank you both. Dr. Camp, any objection, Commissioner Davis?
No objection.
Okay, that'll be the order on agenda item number 2. Agenda item number 3 from the Office of Community Beautification, Council Districts 5 and 11, requested contract amendment for the Los Angeles Conservation Corps Interstate 405 Widening Mitigation Project, recommending that the board first authorize the Board of Public Works to give authority to the Office of Community Beautification to execute a contract amendment with the Los Angeles Conservation Corps in the amount of $89,958.39, and secondly, authorize the President of the Board of Public Works or 2 commissioners to be authorized to sign and execute the contract amendment. Mr. Roch, I understand you're with us this morning on number 3.
Yes, I am. Good morning. Paul Roch, Director of the Office of Community Beautification. Between 2010 and 2014, LA County MTA performed freeway widening along Interstate 405. As a result of that project, 312 trees were removed from along the City of Los Angeles public right-of-way. To mitigate this loss of trees, a total of 842 new trees were planted. LA County MTA agreed to pay an aggregate total of $444,670 to provide funding for the ongoing tree care and watering services for these new trees. In fiscal year 2018-19, a total of $143,090 was authorized to be transferred as part of this overall total amount. However, only $53,131 was actually received that year. The remaining amount of $89,958 was reauthorized for transfer as part of the 2019-20 mid-year FSR and has been received this morning. We request board approval to amend an existing contract with the LA Conservation Corps, which has been providing the tree maintenance, tree care, and tree watering services. Thank you for your attention to this item.
All right, thank you. Is this what I overheard? Is this the council? This council's approved this, correct, Dr. Campos?
Mr. President, we are recommending that this item be approved as amended due to the mayor's belt-tightening memo. This item was approved by the City Council and the mayor back in December of 2019 through the mid-year FSR for the additional $89,000 that's being added to this contract. However, with the belt-tightening memo coming out after the fact, we'd like to send this item to the mayor's office for their approval in compliance with their memo.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Cloza, any questions on number 3?
I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Cloza. Commissioner Davis, any questions on number 3? Commissioner Davis, any questions on number 3?
The microphone is muted.
Commissioner Davis?
Can you unmute your microphone, please?
We'll come back to Commissioner Davis. Commissioner Villegas, any questions on number 3? Okay, no questions on number 3. Commissioner Davis, any questions on number 3?
I have none. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. I have none.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll make a motion that we adopt agenda item number 3, seconded by Commissioner Villegas. Commissioner Davis, any objection on number 3?
No objections.
All right, thank you. Commissioner Villegas, any objection on number 3? I'm sorry, Commissioner Caloza, any objection on number 3?
No objections. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Without objection, we'll adopt agenda item number 3, and we can send number 3 forthwith as well. Mr. Roch, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Going to agenda item number 5, a contract acceptance, Sepulveda Boulevard Tunnel Debris Barrier Project. Recommending that the board accept the contract. We have George Espindola with us to talk about agenda item number 5.
Good morning. George Spindola with the Bureau of Contract Administration. The Sepulveda Boulevard Tunnel Debris Barrier Project was awarded to Mike Perlich and Sons Incorporated on July 11, 2019, in the amount of $259,380, with a not to exceed amount of $311,256. Notice to proceed was issued on July 19, 2019. This project provided the removal of loose rock and construction of rockfall barriers next to the wing walls on the northern end of the Sepulveda Tunnel. This was done on both sides of the street. It's located on Sepulveda Boulevard and Mulholland Drive in Council District 5. 2 change orders were issued totaling $11,639 with 22 cents, increasing the total cost of this project to $279,019.22, which is a 12.93% below the not to exceed limit. Final corrections were completed on November 22nd, 2019. Funding was through the Road Maintenance and Rehabilitation Fund, 59V, Department 50. BCA's Office of Contract Compliance has found that this contract has met all the equal employment, opportunity, and labor compliance requirement of the contract. There are no unresolved property complaints or undisputed funds in connections to this project.
All right, thank you, Mr. Espindola. Any questions, Commissioner Davis? Commissioner Davis, we're having trouble hearing you this morning. I think he looks muted. Let's go to Commissioner Caloza. Commissioner Caloza, any questions?
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Villegas, any questions? Commissioner Davis, any questions? There you go. We can see you.
You had it unmuted. Now you're unmute.
Commissioner Davis, go ahead, sir. Sounds like you're unmuted. Any questions? There we go. No questions. We've got the sign language.
Got the sign language that I heard him say
from
none.
Commissioner Davis. No questions. Then I'll make a motion that we adopt agenda item number 5. Is there a second on number 5 by Commissioner Villegas? Commissioner Caloza, any objection?
No, thank you.
All right, Commissioner Davis, let's try on the motion front if we can hear you. Commissioner Davis? And now I've lost visual as well. Mr. Jordan, could you step in for a moment?
I'm here.
So we appear to have lost feed with Commissioner Davis. I've still got 3 commissioners here. How do we record that vote?
I think the best way to record it is he's present in the meeting, and the code says when someone's present, their vote is recorded as aye.
Okay, so I'm back.
Oh, there we go. He's back.
Yeah, I have 2 different computers. One, the visual isn't working. The other one, the audio is working. So it's a reverse thing. So I'm just going to go on the one with the audio. At least I can be consistently heard.
Great. Thank you. So we have, you confirm no questions on number 5. There's a motion and a second to adopt agenda item number 5. Any objection?
None.
Okay, thank you, sir. So without objection, we'll adopt agenda item number 5. Any issue sending 5 forthwith? We'll send number 5 forthwith. That takes us to agenda item number 4, which is Council District 13, a project labor agreement for the North Outfall Sewer Rehabilitation Unit 14 to Marsh Street to Forney Street project, recommending that the board add the Department of Public Works project labor agreement to this project. Mr. Monte from Contract Administration is available for agenda item number 4. Hi, Ian.
Good morning. Here I am. Good morning, commissioners and board representatives. Ian Monte, representing the Bureau of Contract Administration, Office of Contract Compliance. Here to jointly recommend on behalf of both the Bureau of Contract Administration, otherwise known as BCA, and the Bureau of Engineering, to recommend adding the Department of Public Works Project Labor Agreement, otherwise known as the PLA, to the North Outfall Sewer Rehabilitation Unit 14-Marsh Street to Forney Street project. This project was approved for advertisement last week on Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. And this project is located in the Elysian Park neighborhood within Council District 13. The city engineer has an estimated total construction cost of $19.85 million. So I'm going to read this next piece here. It's just going to give a quick synopsis of the project. The North Outfall Sewer, otherwise known as NOS, Rehabilitation Unit 14 will rehabilitate 4,675 feet of the NOS that was built in the 1920s. And this is going to run from Marsh Street east of Mellon Ave to the intersection of Blake Avenue and Forney Street. This work also will include cleaning the pipe by removing fallen tiles and other debris. Something interesting about this project is the upstream, which is about 1/3 of this project's alignment, is located within a sewer easement and is beneath residential and commercial properties. Existing maintenance holes will be rehabilitated to restore their structural integrity. New trap maintenance holes will be constructed on local sewers, and then the house and commercial connections will then be reconnected to the NOS. The project labor agreement, the PLA, provides numerous benefits to the city, including but not limited to helping to ensure quality work is completed on time and within budget, to ensure work is done safely by utilizing skilled workers with a commitment to training, and helping facilitate orderly settlements of labor disputes without strikes or other work stoppages. The PLA will also ensure maximum economic benefit is achieved for the city's residents, communities. Past completed PLA projects covered by this and the previous PLA have created an average of 13 jobs per $1 million of project cost. Based on this arithmetic, the NOS Rehabilitation Unit 14 project could potentially generate 258 jobs and continued career opportunities. Adding the PLA to this project will guarantee that the project's construction work will include specific targets for hiring local residents, including apprentices and transitional workers with barriers to employment, such as homelessness, veteran status, and criminal history. And these hiring targets within the PLA are actively monitored by us, BCA, Office of Contract Compliance. So thus, the PLA addition would be added as addendum to this project, although it has not opened for bid yet. And the recommendation is again to add the PLA to the North Outfall Sewer Rehabilitation Unit 14, Marsh Street to Forney Street project. And I'm available for questions.
All right, thank you, sir. Any questions, Commissioner Caloza?
Yeah, I have one quick question and one comment. I think you may have beat Mr. Jordan on your beard there for this quarantine period. But I was curious, I know this hasn't gone out to bid and awards yet, but just curious if you knew what the timeline looks like for that. And, I just want to commend again BCA's work on this, and that this is a, job creation project. And it's going to really be critical now during this time of economic recovery. So thank you.
Thank you. I do not have a date of when the bid is going to actually open. However, there's a pre-bid conference this Friday that the Bureau of Engineering is going to host, and I'll be participating in to speak about the project labor agreement specifically to potential prime contractors and subs that may be in attendance.
And that's, is that a virtual?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Caloza. Commissioner Davis, any questions on number 4?
No, my comments are basically that I agree with Commissioner Caloza that these project labor agreement projects are ever more important, particularly during this COVID-19 impact on our economy, that it is critically important that we have the various targets to create an opportunity for economic development for them, because now we have certainly, unfortunately, had an addition of people in those targeted areas as a result of what we have had as an adverse impact on our economy as a result of COVID-19. So I support this strongly and hope that we can look forward to Con Ed being able to embrace project agreements on future projects that we might have coming before us.
All right, thank you, sir. I'll take that as a motion, Commissioner Davis.
Yes, sir.
All right, and was that a second by Commissioner Caloza?
I'll second, yes.
Thank you. No objection in the room, so that'll be the order on agenda item number 4. Any issue sending forthwith? We will send it forthwith. Mr. Monte, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dr. Campos, have we cleared the desk?
Yes, you have.
All right, thank you, colleagues. If necessary, I expect it to be likely. We'll have a meeting later in the week, likely on Friday, but we'll put out notice if that occurs. In the meantime, we are adjourned. Have a nice week.
Thank you.
Thank you.